Age of Resistance General Hux Issue 1 sees the young Hux berated by his father and Admiral Brooks for spilling some drinks. Brooks wants the boy to lick up the mess and the boy goes to, but his father calls him weak, grabbing him and hitting him. In the present, an injured Hux is woken by Kylo Ren. The shuttle they are on has been sabotaged and they are about to crash land. The shuttle crashes onto a jungle planet and Hux is the only one saved thanks to Kylo's force powers, although he wasn't saved intentionally. Kylo gets to work trying to find the comms, but they are down, and he tries to determine how this happened, and Hux says that the shuttles don't just fail like this, and they were clearly sabotaged. Kylo blames someone in Hux's army did this since he can't control them, and they hate him, but Hux fires back, saying that people might hate him, but they hate Ren more, thanks to his petulant tantrums. Kylo confronts Hux, who says that Vader wore a mask because he couldn't breathe, while Ren wears one to hide his face from his rebel scum parents. Ren becomes angered, igniting his saber, saying that it would take the First Order an age to search every point on their hyperspace route, and no one would miss him and know he killed Hux. But the general says that Snoke would know, and that he would punish him for it. Ren puts the saber down, and as they try and work out how to get off the planet, a piece of meat is thrown at them from the bush. Kylo wonders what it is, and Hux knows it's bait as giant monsters rampage towards them. Kylo tells Hux to get behind him, but the general has already run off into the woods. Kylo uses the Force to kill the creature, but two more soon arrive, smashing his helmet off and his lightsaber from his hands. Suddenly an old man appears, telling his pets to hold and stand down. Looking at the unconscious Ren, he tells the hiding Hux to come out of the bush. Hux does so, surprised the man has tamed the creatures, but is even more surprised to learn that he is a palace guard from Alderaan. The man says that he was off-world when the planet was blown up by the Death Star, and there was nothing left for him to guard, so he ran all the way to the edge of the galaxy. Hux learns that the man's name is Blisma, and tells him the war is over and the Empire fell, and even better, the unconscious man on the ground is the son of Leia Organa. Blisma believes him, seeing Leia in the man's face, as Hux says his parents won the war, and while there's still remnants of the Imperial war machine out there, he is building something that will bring peace and order to the galaxy. Blisma asks if Ben is like his mother, and Hux says that he would deny it, but Ben is every much like Leia. Hux and Blisma take the unconscious Ben and the pets to his old Corvette, where Blisma can't believe the Empire fell. Hux says that it's time to make a call out and wants to use the ship's comm array to call his people, so Blisma can enjoy the peacetime that they have won. Ben awakens and Hux introduces Blisma to him, saying that they have called their friends to come pick them all up. Soon a First Order shuttle arrives with Captain Phasma, who upon disembarking kills Blisma's pets, but Hux tells them not to kill the man, since they will leave him on the planet with the destroyed shuttle and use the planet as target practice for Starkiller Base once it's operational. He tells Phasma to prepare a list of everyone who had access to his shuttle as he says goodbye to the man. Back on Starkiller, Hux and Kylo meet with Snoke, telling him of the sabotage. Kylo wants to deal with the saboteur, but Hux says that he will deal with it in a less messy way. Snoke agrees, and as Hux leaves to deal with it, Ren says that he doesn't see the general's worth and he's not to be trusted. Snoke says that all he wants to do is kill lots of people, and he doesn't take it personally since men like Hux are useful. Hux goes to meet with Admiral Brooks, knowing he is the man who is behind the sabotage. Hux borrows Phasma's rifle, revealing that he knows Brooks didn't commit the sabotage, but one of his men did, which ultimately makes him responsible for it. Hux also remembers what Brooks made him do as a child, and Brooks tries to tell him about his father and how much he thought of him, and Hux knows, hence why he killed his father. Hux shoots Brooks, saying he isn't weak, he is patient, and he will hold more power than any of these supposed powerful people already. Shooting Brooks over and over, Hux tells him that destroying people is nothing, and he has the power to destroy planets, but Brooks won't get to see that. Age of Resistance General Hux Issue 1 was absolutely the best Age of book I have read so far. It gave us something new to these characters and also revealed new aspects about them, such as Hux knowing of Kylo's heritage for quite some time. I enjoyed seeing how much of a coward Hux is, but also how smart he can be and how ruthless and how he bides his time. It was a fantastic issue and it really built on what we've seen of Kylo and Hux and their dynamic, which we've seen in the films, and why they butt heads so much. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.